So something that so many men fail to understand in today's day and age is that everything, and I mean everything in your life, stems from your mindset. What mindset do you have? How do you view the world? Because I can tell you, your perception of the world and your perception of certain things and how you perceive things and what you think about certain things and how you react as well to certain things literally dictates what you get out of your life, and it dictates your results, it dictates everything in your life. Now, I'm just going to sit down here because we're going to have a pretty deep conversation together. Your mindset has loads of different facets to it, right? We've got the mindset of making more money. We've got the mindset of abundance, the mindset of being disciplined, right? There's the whole disciplined factor of it. There's loads of different subcategories within mindset, within having a winning mindset, I should say, because of course, these videos I'm recording are for people who want to cultivate the winning mindset, or maybe already have it but want to maximize it and really start to understand, like, what is it that gets results in life as a high performing man, as a man who wants to tap into his full potential. And you've got to understand, like, if you're unhappy with where you are right now in your life, if you're unhappy with the external, right, it's because the internal needs to be fixed. You need to fix the internal before you can fix the external. And what I mean by that is you've got to literally fix your mindset and how you view things and how you just go about your life on a day-to-day basis before you can actually achieve everything that you want to achieve. You know, it's crazy to me. People who say they want to get in shape, they want a six-pack, they want to get shredded, they want to get absolutely ripped. But then you look at their mindset when it comes to the gym and discipline, I should say, because really that's what it is. When it comes to getting in shape, you need to have great discipline, right? And that's what makes getting in shape a great thing. It's like a trophy that you can wear and that everyone can see. And if they look at you and they're like, okay, this guy's in shape, they know that you're disciplined, because no one gets in shape without discipline, without a minimum of discipline, right? And so that's why it's really, really powerful to be in shape, because you get respect on the social level. Now, I digress, right? When it comes to building that discipline mindset, a lot of people don't have it, yet they say they want to get in shape. Everyone wants to be in shape, right? Everyone wants to be ripped. Everyone does, right? And anyone who doesn't is mentally ill, right? But the point is most people don't have the mindset that will actually allow them to get in shape. That's why most people, like literally 95% of people who say they want to get in shape, never actually do. Or they might try for a day, a week, maybe a month, right? They might just extend their streak to a month or 2 months of, you know, discipline or going to the gym, but then they fail because they don't actually have the fundamentals in place. You've got to see your mindset as the foundation to everything, right? It's like building a house. You can't build a solid house, a solid, say, even skyscraper on a rocky foundation, on a foundation that is maybe just unstable, on a foundation like sand, let's just say, right? You've got to build it on a solid foundation. And that's exactly how your mindset works, because you can maybe build the house or build the skyscraper to 1-2 floors, right? Maybe go to the gym for 1-2-3 months and be okay for that period, but then everything comes collapsing, right? The skyscraper will collapse eventually off the rocky foundation, the sandy foundation, whatever we want to say. I'm not an architect, right? But I just know you probably don't want to build a skyscraper off, you know, sand. And that's the exact same thing with your mindset, right? It's why so many people just fail time and time again and never actually extend their momentum or their discipline streak into infinity, essentially, because they don't actually have that mindset to begin with. Now, how do you actually cultivate the mindset? How do you cultivate the mindset of discipline? Maybe you want to become more abundant. How do you cultivate the mindset of making more money, like becoming someone who literally attracts so much cash flow day after day, month after month? Someone who really increases his income. It's all a mindset, I'm telling you. How do you become the man who attracts high quality women? The type of man that has the mindset that literally just allows him to attract women, right? Because that's what it is. Once you have the mindset, everything becomes a lot easier, right? It's not like you're forcing it. Now, don't get me wrong. This is basically my next point. How you attract this winning mindset and these different facets of a winning mindset, if you will, because I like to break things down. Well, guess what? You've got to force it at the start. That's the whole point. If you want to become more abundant, I always say, like, the best way to become abundant and actually be it is to be that person before you're actually a millionaire or a billionaire, whatever, right? Who are the typical guys that you would classify as abundant, right? Now, not all millionaires are abundant, I've got to say, right? There's some very, very let's just say frugal millionaires. Now, most of them aren't, but the point is you can't wait until you actually have the external things before adopting the mindset, right? You've got to become the person worthy of achieving whatever it is you want to achieve before actually having it. Now, if you want to become more abundant, well, guess what? Even if you're making 2K a month right now, you've got to start spending more. You've got to start investing more, living with more abundance, seeing things with more abundance, right? And not being afraid of taking risks. Because believe me, once you start doing that, that's when you start attracting more abundance in your life. That's when you start making more money as well. And that is when you actually start becoming the abundant man that you want to become. It's the same with discipline, right? You've got to force yourself for the first, 1 to 2 months when it comes to your discipline and, hitting the gym. You've got to force yourself for the first 1 to 2 months to actually go to the gym for the first 1 to 2 months. Stay super rigid on your routine, on your diet, on your workout exercises and all of that. And before you know it, you're really just going to force yourself to be disciplined. And the thing is like, when it comes to quitting after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, well, that's really, I've got to say, an environment issue in most cases and an accountability issue. And this is really my second point when it comes to cultivating a winning mindset, is you've got to surround yourself by winners, man. You've really got to start surrounding yourself by other people who think like you, who want to push you to success, who want to hold you accountable. And this is a little side note, but it's why I created the Mastery Brotherhood, because literally it's my male self-improvement group, inner circle, brotherhood, whatever you want to call it. And every single man in there wants to achieve greatness, wants to hold you accountable, wants to see you succeed. And just by being in an environment like that, you're going to force yourself to see more success in life. You're going to basically acquire the mindset of other people in the group. My mindset's going to rub off you. Then the mindset of this other member is going to rub off you. And in loads of different facets, right? When it comes to the gym, when it comes to women, when it comes to making more money, it's all a mindset at the end of the day. And once you surround yourself by winners, well, you start to become like them, right? It's the power of environment. I've talked about this already on this channel. If you surround yourself by losers all the time, well, you're just going to end up being a loser. No matter how much you try, it's going to be super hard to actually transform your life and stay consistent in the gym for a year in a row or 2 years in a row, or start making money on your own terms, right? It's going to be super hard to do it. And that's why most people fail, is because they are in the wrong environment. Now, if you want to level up your environment once and for all, literally check out the link, just the first link in the description. You'll see it's a super affordable brotherhood to join. If you need to get more details, you can just message me on Instagram. It's also tagged below in the description. But yeah, basically for less of the price of dinner, for one person, literally, you can join us inside and truly start cultivating this winning mindset. Because believe me, man, you've got to fix the internal before you get the external. I'm sure you watching this right now, I'm sure you have so many goals when it comes to material goals, spiritual goals, whatever. But the thing is you can only start achieving these things, these goals, once you fix the internal. It's simple as that, really simple as that. And it's why so many people basically go their whole lives never actually achieving what they want, because they don't understand this simple concept. And I urge you to basically understand this, you watching this video right now. Everything starts from within. Everything starts from your mindset. And I always say like the foundation is your mindset, right? And that's what's going to allow you to build the financial life that you want, the relationship, the dating life that you want. It's going to allow you to become the fittest version of yourself as well. And these are all the main areas of life, but you can only maximize these areas of life once you have the required and the necessary mindset to level up in those areas in the first place. So yeah, join the Mastery Brotherhood. You won't regret it. And take this message to heart, even if you don't join, because believe me, it's going to help you a ton when it comes to progressing in life and winning in life. See you in the next video.